This is JobSearchTV on YouTube. Welcome. So you're aiming for a senior level role, right? Well, that first screening call you get, it's way more than just a conversation. It's a test of your executive presence. That's why today, we're not just giving you tips, we're giving you a full-on command protocol. Because as you can see here, when you get to this level, the standard rules, they just don't cut it anymore. You know, in a senior level interview, they're not just listening to your answers. They're sizing you up, assessing your gravitas from the very first words you speak. So to help you nail that, we've broken this down into 3 critical phases. First, we're going to show you how to command your environment so there are absolutely no distractions. Then we'll dive into how you can master your intel so you're armed with all the right information. And finally, we'll get into how to project that executive authority, making sure you leave a powerful, lasting impression. All right, let's get right into it. Phase 1 is what we call the pre-mission briefing, and it's all about controlling every single variable before that call even begins. First things first, the scheduling mandate. Rule number 1, never, ever let a recruiter ambush you with an impromptu call. A real executive commands their time. They don't just react to other people's schedules. So if you get that unexpected call, you politely decline and you propose a new time. You own your calendar, period. I mean, this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? The difference between an amateur and a pro. Over on the left, you've got total chaos. A last-minute call, maybe from a noisy coffee shop with a terrible connection. But on the right, that's the executive protocol. A scheduled meeting, a crystal clear connection, and a totally controlled environment. The contrast is just, it's stark. Always demand technical perfection. And you know what? Always do a test call first. And we're not just talking about any old home office. This is your interview cockpit, your mission control. You need to be sitting at a real desk, not slouching on a couch. Your posture has a huge impact on your voice. It projects authority. And have a visual anchor, something like a notepad. It helps keep your energy up, and trust me, that energy comes through in your voice, conveying enthusiasm and real confidence. Okay, so you've secured your environment. It's locked down. Let's move on to phase 2, mastering your intel. This is where we focus on your performance during the actual call. All right, your secret weapon here is the cheat sheet. Seriously, you should treat the interview like an open book test. You're expected to be prepared, so why wouldn't you use your notes? The trick is to do it like a seasoned executive, referencing a briefing document, not like a student who's frantically flipping through pages. And you know, the real power of this cheat sheet is in its simplicity. We're talking just 3 sections. First, you've got your key company data to show you did your homework. Second, your most impactful accomplishment stories all ready to go. And third, your own sharp, insightful questions for them. It's everything you need and absolutely nothing you don't. And here's a small but absolutely critical detail: hydration. A dry throat or a sudden cough can completely derail even the most compelling story. Keep water within arm's reach. It's a simple thing, but it helps you maintain your vocal command and keeps your delivery flawless. So, with your intel at the ready, it's time for the final piece of the puzzle: projecting executive authority. This is all about your vocal command and just unwavering focus. Listen, on a phone call, your voice is your most powerful tool. It's all you've got, so you have to use it with intention. Vary your pace. When you're making a really critical point, slow down. It adds weight, it adds gravitas. But when you're expressing your passion for the role, pick up the pace a little bit. Your voice should be as dynamic as your leadership. And here's a pro tip: don't be afraid of silence. In fact, you should embrace it. A strategic pause right after you've made a powerful statement shows incredible confidence. It forces the interviewer to actually absorb what you've just said. It's subtle, but it's an incredibly effective way to command the conversation. For example, asking a question like this one: does that align with the challenges the current director is facing? And then just pausing, it completely shifts the dynamic. You're no longer just a candidate answering questions. You're a strategic partner, a consultant. So let's wrap this up with 2 final mandates. First, unwavering focus. 0 tolerance for multitasking, no checking emails, period. Second, rigorous rehearsal. I mean it. Record yourself telling your accomplishment stories. Listen back, analyze them, refine them until they are sharp, crisp, and absolutely compelling. See, by putting this whole protocol into practice, you're doing so much more than just answering their questions. You are actively demonstrating the precision, the focus, and the leadership that a senior level role like this demands. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Is your next call just a screening, or is it going to be a demonstration of leadership? The choice is yours. There is a lot more to help you at JobSearch.Community. Become an insider and get access to coaching from Jeff Altman, video courses, books, and guides to job search. You can also purchase individual books and services a la carte if you prefer.